What's up, everybody? Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. Ngannou shocked a lot of people, okay? By now, you know the outcome. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked, this video. But anyway, you can see on screen what's happening. This is fair use. We're going to just be talking about this. We're going to show the knockdown. It's really crazy what happened here. Because honestly, I thought even Tyson Fury, not fully trained, should get him out of there in 3 rounds. You have a man, this changes everything. Well, as far as a boxing fan like myself goes, that's been watching boxing forever, a guy like Ngannou wasn't supposed to be in there that long. If it was a real fight, Tyson Fury should have got him out of there in 3 rounds. Yeah, in my opinion, it should have. No deep amateur background. Everything I've come to learn about boxing is a questioning here now, watching this fight. Francis Ngannou looks like a straight up top 10 heavyweight here. I'm thinking to myself, whoa, this guy could have had a great and made more money heavyweight boxing career, possibly be the champion. And now you see here, he's fighting Fury and jaw dropped. I'm still shocked. I didn't expect this. Tyson Fury is an amazing boxer. I don't care. I know a lot of people are sleeping on him. Look what he did to Wilder. But now I start to question everything. I'm even questioning Usyk. Is Usyk going to box circles around Fury if he just stays away and doesn't get leaned on that much? Wow. Where do we begin here? So let's just talk about what most likely happened here. Tyson Fury didn't take this fight seriously, for sure. And if you can see right here, and you can look at ringside when Fury eventually goes down Usyk's face. It reminded me many years ago of Holyfield's face sitting ringside for the, I think it was supposed to be in 1991, the first Holyfield-Tyson fight. When Douglas beat Tyson, you look at Holyfield, they cut to him on HBO, and Holyfield looked like he was panicking, millions going out the window, which happened. And here, it definitely would have hurt that fight, because not as many people would have bought that fight if it continued on. But anyway, Tyson Fury ultimately gets a close decision here in what was supposed to be an exhibition fight, in which many thought, like myself, alleged boxing experts, well, you know, how far do you go with that? Everyone can be an expert these days. So many sports fans know more, about, it can predict fights better than actual experts, because I've done it. I've outpicked experts on many fights. But anyway, here he goes down, shocking. Fury gets up. I wasn't worried like, oh, he's going to get knocked out, because I've seen this happen with Wilder. He woke up. Fury's been down a lot. I think Witherspoon knocked him down. He's been down on flash knockdowns, but he was hurt. You could see he was hit. He was caught off guard, went down, and we're going to be looking at more replays here of this. And you could see Tyson Fury did not take this seriously. Definitely, he admitted himself it was ring rust. But let's take nothing away. I'm not going to discredit the truth, the facts. The facts are Ngannou could be a top 10 heavyweight any day right now from what I'm seeing here. He has a future here. He learned so much. He was in there with the heavyweight champ. I don't care if it was a rusty Fury, all these excuses. I don't care. He was in there with Tyson Fury, who is the best, as what looks like to be the best heavyweight champion of this decade. And we'll see how that holds up when he fights Usyk. But he got caught with a right hand. Even if he didn't get caught with that right hand, right? Let's pretend he didn't get knocked down. Francis takes him 10 rounds in a razor split fight. Of course, the jab off the hip, great. He called upon his definite skills, what he had in the tank. He was tired himself. Ngannou just put on a great fight. And if you told me that this man came from the UFC and had a very limited boxing experience, I wouldn't believe you. I'm looking at him. He's a way far better fighter than anyone gave him credit for, including myself. I honestly knew nothing about him. I just knew he was a heavyweight, I think, UFC champion. I didn't even watch a fight of him, because I'm just looking at him like, okay, he's from another sport. How is he going to take on a top heavyweight, the boxing heavyweight champ? It shouldn't go down like this. It starts to make me think, is boxing that hard for other sports guys to pick up in combat sports? Like, damn. I mean, this guy didn't even have when you talk about the Cuban amateur boxers, how they have this deep amateur career. Lomachenko, deep amateur career, can just come out the gate and fight a champion and almost win a title and lift it. Lomachenko I'm talking about. I start to question everything with boxing right now. I don't know. I really need time to sit back and think about this and really digest what went on here. Tyson Fury, did he just give a lazy effort? Like, didn't train at all? Kind of just hit the bag a little bit? Like, oh, I got this. I'm fighting for millions with Usyk. This is going to just be like a fun exhibition fight. And Francis showed up to win. Francis could have... This fight on many a day in boxing has went the other way. We've seen fights like this go the other way where it's close. And Francis, when I was looking at the decision, I wasn't sure if Tyson Fury was going to get it. So the repercussions here for boxing, what are they? Does a lot of UFC guys now go, oh, listen, I'm going to jump right into a boxing career where I can make more money? In some cases, they can. If they put on a good performance like this, Francis should immediately stick with boxing. I don't know what he plans on doing. I didn't see the post-fight presser. I didn't see what anyone online was saying. I just watched this fight on this video online. I didn't hear on what anybody was saying. This is just from a boxing fan that's been watching boxing all his life. Me, I don't watch any other sports really. I watch occasional UFC a few times back in the day. Once in a while I'll watch it. John Jones, I like John Jones. This is crazy. This was just unexpected. And yeah, I predicted Fury would win, but I thought he would take him out in 1, 2, 3 rounds. Quite honestly. This is great for Francis. He deserves it. I heard his background. They gave the background on him. Oh my goodness. He deserves more. He deserves to be fighting. He deserves to be ranked. He deserves to be up there, WBA, WBC, whatever title of the alphabet organizations. He deserves the winner of Fury versus Usyk, because look what I'm looking at here. He is top. He should fight immediately. I don't know who. Fight someone right away. Fight 1 or 2 fights and then go in there for if he can get a heavyweight title shot, because he deserves it. Because based on what I've seen here, what he's done here, yes, he's going to be put above other people, which is unfair, that are ranked, but he should definitely, have a couple fights to really establish himself, to see what he got against other. Like he said, I jumped in the water and felt the temperature. He said something. The only thing I saw was the post-fight interviews, which was on this video here, I believe, or one of these videos. And that's it. That's all I know. So this is very interesting. Now I'm going to go see what Teddy Atlas has to say about this, because honestly, I don't know what he said before or after the fight, any of his predictions, anything like that. Just in my own world here as a boxing fan, I don't know what anyone's talking about, but what I do know is they're going to be saying, if I had to guess, it's Monday today, I'm recording this, Tyson Fury didn't train. He definitely was lethargic. He didn't look like himself. He was definitely not like with Wilder 3, but you cannot discredit and take anything away from a man who had limited boxing experience going in there against a heavyweight champion and putting on a performance like this at this level. At this level. It's crazy. Even if the ring rust, even if the not training much had anything to do with this, you cannot discredit this Francis. He has potential. He has talent. He almost reminds me a little bit of Ika Ibeabuchi many years back. If you go look at some videotape of him or on YouTube, he's definitely got some talent, and he can definitely be a heavyweight champion, in my humble opinion. We'll see what happens. I want to see him matched up against other people, see how he performs. Maybe he should take Joshua. You think's going to try to fight him? Doubt it. We'll see. It'll be great to watch. Andy Ruiz. He needs to get in there with someone else, someone we could really see what else happens. Where Fury was messing around. You could see Fury. Again, I'm not trying to discredit Francis Ngannou. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give that impression. He deserves all the props, all the respect, all the accolades, all the kudos in the world. He thoroughly impressed me. I'm shocked. We have a new heavyweight here, contender. No doubt about it. Prospect, whatever you want to call it, because he only had one fight. This man is serious. Nobody should be taking this man lightly. On top of the power. We were all sleeping on him. Don't lie. You were sleeping on him. I'm not the only one. And now you see the talent told in the ring. The truth came out. And wow, look at this. I mean, he was faster. I thought he'd be slower. he actually gave Fury major problems. You could see right away in the beginning of the fight. Yeah, his mouth was open like I predicted. He's got a lot of muscle. But this was an impressive fight. I think Tyson Fury's trainer, Stewart's nephew, was shocked. I think he was even like, what the heck is happening? What is going on here? He was panicking. You could see it. So nobody could take anything away from Francis. He deserves everything. And he might become a heavyweight champion if it's not too late. He could have easily, which is shocking. I can't believe I'm even saying this. But after, I just have to go on the facts here. I can't be in denial. He could have easily become, if the title was on the line, a heavyweight champion here, or maybe beat him. It could have went the other way with the decision. Tyson Fury, enough messing around. You need to get out. You need to start training seriously, and you need to really train for Usyk, or you're going to be losing all your titles or your title, because there's so many titles now. He says the WBC, the Ring Magazine, whatever. I think, anything's possible now. I think the fight with Usyk is, before I was like, oh, Tyson Fury's way too big. He's going to lean on him. He's going to burn him out. He's going to drag him out deep, make him tired. I'm not sure who's, at this point in time, I need time to think on a prediction. I'm not sure who's going to win that fight. I'm not sure. I could see the Ukrainian champ doing Usyk, just outboxing him, staying away from him, using his feet, and just winning on points, pitter-patter, stay away from Fury. It's going to be really interesting. Even though Fury has the reach, height, everything going for him, he's a freak of nature. But going back to this fight right here, everything I know about boxing, I know it's the heavyweight division, one punch. I don't buy that puncher's chance. This man earned it. This man landed it. That man skillfully landed that right hand. I don't want to hear it. He took advantage of Fury pulling out. He took advantage. He knew what he was doing, and he landed it. He earned it. It was no puncher's chance. This was a legit heavyweight contender in there. Dangerous. I don't want to hear any excuses. Fury's got all the skill in the world. This shit, okay. He was ring rusted. Okay. He probably didn't train that hard. He was psychologically sleeping on this guy. Thought it was good to just be fun and games in there. And fun and games turned in problematic fast. You could see Tyson Fury in that second round. His face, he was like, oh man, this is not going to be an easy night for me. Third round, gets knocked down. This could have went the other way, people. What does that say for boxing? A man from another sport just goes in there like this and, handled himself amazing. Handled himself, gave Tyson Fury massive problems. Tyson Fury was using his feints. He earned the points. I thought look, I'm not trying to say this was a robbery. I know there's going to be people out there that say this was a robbery, especially UFC people, fans of Francis. I get it. Emotionally, they're caught up in it. I would be the first one to tell you if he lost on points. This man did not lose. Fury won this fight, and he pulled out on his lazy training habits or whatever he did before this fight, taking it lightly. He pulled it out with his talent and all those years of being in a boxing ring. But a man who's been doing boxing his entire life almost gets upset. It's an upset, basically, from what I've seen because of the knockdown in the close fight. That alone is shocking. So this dude, Francis, has talent, ability, athleticism, chin. He has power. He has gifts. He went southpaw. He went conventional stance. He flipped the script. The guy was just magnificent, and you cannot discredit him, because if you did, you'd just be a liar. You'd just be lying. You'd be in denial about it. He gave Fury all sorts of problems, and he shocked the boxing world. What else could you say about it? Let's see part 2. Let's see what, I'm curious now. I want to see what, I'm always for an underdog. I'm a Francis boxing fan now. After what he did, I want to see more of this. This was really incredible. This is a really incredible, shocking thing to see. It was unbelievable. I'd never expected this, and rarely do I get shocked in boxing. Rarely do I get shocked like this. So, this was exciting. This was everything I thought it wasn't going to be. I thought it was going to be a just quick, fast scam, money fight exhibition. Turned out to be a nightmare for Fury. A nightmare. His wife looked like she was about to have a panic attack. She looked like, oh my God, my husband's not only getting beat up, he's going to lose. This is awful. for his boxing legacy. Awful. Anyway, with that, I'm going to be out. Until the next one.